Sold this separately, and also with the trailer. Yes, they also sell the trailer at a separate piece, which is amazing when it comes at a higher price. I haven't actually got the trailer yet. My name is Kinemaster, and today we're gonna be reviewing this guy, the Baiwei TW-1122 Flying Wings. This guy is a knockout version of the Studio Series 44 Optimus Prime jet wing from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Just like my review with Earth Shattering, the original figure has been racked up in price so high in the aftermarket, it is super hard to find, but Baiwei has released this accessories kit about a year ago, I think? Yeah, about a year ago. They released this thing alongside with Baiwei Star Leader, which you can check out the review. Links in the description. Anyway, I've been looking out for this accessories kit for quite some time now, ever since I reviewed the Baiwei Star Leader a year ago. So yeah, I was only able to get it now, and to be honest, the wait is completely worth it. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with the trailer, and also the jet wing and how it looks on Prime, how to install it and stuff like that. So without any further ado, let's talk about with what comes inside the box. First of all, you get the trailer stand. This just been thrown out into the box. There's no specific compartment for it, but this is how it looks like. The plastic quality are nice, but this is more so on using the trailer mode. And then next we have this thing. So this is our 4 small tires that they come included. There are 8 tires in total, 4 of which are being used inside there as the bigger ones, and this one are the smaller ones. This is more in line with the Baiwei Star Leader's wheel. I might change it after this review, but I don't know. I haven't found a way to how to remove the tires from this Optimus Prime, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. But this is an option that you guys could take off that one, because that one is unpainted and equipped. But this also can be equipped used on the trailer hitch, but I'm not gonna do it because it would look ugly in Optimus Prime's robot mode. So yeah, that is an option that you guys could pick, but for me, I'm gonna use the bigger ones. Next, we're gonna talk about the trailer first. We're gonna talk about the jet wing last, because this is the most exciting part. So I'm gonna take Optimus out for a bit here. I'm gonna take a step to the side, just let him relax over here. And yeah, let's talk about the trailer. And here you have the trailer itself. As you can see, looks amazing. The amount of detail are amazing. You can put a lot of the compartments here. If you bought Baiwei's accessory kit, that they sold separately too, you can put all of their weapons inside here, except for that one. I mean, you can put it on top of here, but I just rearranged it so I can put Optimus Prime over here. As you can see, there are a lot of storage compartments that you can pick. And yes, this is an oversized. This is an oversized of the original set. So it looks bigger now. I think it's much more in scale with Optimus Prime, because in the movie it is a bit, the annular ring is actually a bit bigger. It has this nice metallic silver that they use, and it looks nice. And as you can see the bigger tiles that I told you about, both of which are rolled, unlike in the original figure where this tire is faux and you cannot roll with it. I don't know why, but yeah, this is a bit bigger, and I do really love it. The trailer is nice. Alright, so the next thing that this thing comes with is the shield. Now this shield that comes with is this one. This is the non-color version. The plastic quality feels are nice. It's based on the DNA design kit. It's much durable than this Optimus Prime figure. The plastic quality. I don't know why. I think they already wrote the complaints about these Baiwei Star Leader, and then they change it when they're trying to make this accessories kit, and I'm really glad that they did. So for comparison, here is the one that comes in accessories kit, and compared to the one that comes with the trailer. As you can see, they're both identical mold wise, but the paint, this one has more paint. I think it's much more accurate into the movie. You can see clearly more when Optimus Prime is fighting the drill for the first time in Pripyat, and this looks nice. I think the amount of detail both are nice, and also it comes with a handle too. So unlike in the original figure where the shield is smaller and it doesn't have a handle, you can hold it like a blaster, which is super bizarre. And the plastic quality also nice. This one feel much more matte than this one though. I don't know why, but it doesn't. There's the quality is still nice. So next that you get in the packaging is this, his Jetwing gun. Now this is the one that I was looking forward to the most in the whole set. Yes, this is the one I was looking forward to the most. Why? Because this is based on DNA Design's kit. Look at this. As you can see, how do I know? Is that there is a slot there for a pin that you can use on this side over here. But Baiwei didn't include it. I don't know why, but they must have thought that it's gonna be a waste of plastic. I don't know the reasoning behind this, but I mean it does work well without these piece and the underside piece that kind of close it up, and as if Optimus Prime's hand transformed into this gun. It still looks like in the hand, which I will show you about in the robot mode a little bit later. For now, the amount of mechanical detail here are nice. They sculpted really nicely. The metallic silver that they use is nice. I like the bottom though. Some part is not painted. This is not painted in the bottom, the hollow parts, but the top is nice paint. I like it. The mechanical details are nice. It's really cool that Baiwei is using the DNA Design kit, upgrade kit also as well for this trailer, and not the original figure, which is nice. Super awesome of them. Next is we're going to talk about his Jetwing. So here is his Jetwing. So this is how it's supposed to look on the original figure. It extends in the side and it doesn't collapse in. Now this is not based on the original mold. This is based on DNA Design's upgrade kit mold. Do I know is that you can collapse this. And a little quick note for you guys: if you have tried to extend this out of the box and you want to de-extend it, you want to push this piece over here, so because it has some slight force to it. It's like something is holding it, and I tried it on the first time, especially on this side. It's super hard, but all you need to do is just also push this piece, and it should push it and slide nicely, and doesn't break the hinge. As you can see, how do I know this is the DNA Design kit? First of all, you can collapse it like this, and then second of all, there's a red and blue paint apps in this one. Even though the paint apps are minimal, but it is there. It does make the figures, this thing stand out more than it's on instead of using plain gunmetal plastic. It stands out nice, and I do appreciate it. As you can see, the top side is painted, and the left side doesn't paint it. And this is blast effect compatible. You can just put some blast effects here. I don't have any blast effect that is compatible with this, but it's you guys can go nuts with it if you guys have one. And yeah, in terms of possibility, you guys already saw that you can de-extend it, and you can move the wings here for transformation. And this part can also rotate around. This is also, and this engine piece can also rotate. That's more for the transformation, just like on the other side. You can also swing out this wing. All you need to do is to untap it like this. As you can see, it can slide out like so into this part. Let me just do this other one on the side, and it would look somehow like this. It looks nice, and of course, you get also the filler piece that also comes from DNA Design kit. But instead of having some additional mold over here that is for the trailer hitch, this one doesn't, and it's fine. I think it looks nice. It's sculpted real nicely, and unfortunately, it isn't painted. The gunmetal grade that they use is pretty good. It's not bad. But, and you can plug this thing into a slot over there. Let me just extend real quickly, and you can slap it into this. And if you're wondering if this is DNA Design kit compatible, it's not, because first of all, this is an oversized. This is an oversized, like I said before, and the tab that is supposed to tab into the filler piece is not compatible. It's too small. You cannot put in, so it's not compatible. And if you want to check out the wing, you cannot remove this wing, because in the original figure, this has been tapped in using a friction joint. This one doesn't, apparently. This one uses a pin. So yeah, it's not compatible with DNA Design kit. But I mean, this already looks great enough. It looks great enough, of course. Compared to DNA Design kit, which I don't have, this is missing a lot. This is some paint apps that DNA Design kit has. But in my opinion, this already does the job really nicely. Yeah. So as you can see, this is already amazing. This is Jetwing, and that's everything that this thing comes with. Alright, let's transform this into his Jetwing. So the first thing that you're going to do, let's take Optimus Prime over here and take off his shotgun thing. I don't know. We're gonna plug that thing in here. So you are going to do is go to the back of Optimus Prime, and then you wanna rotate this piece upwards like so. Do the same thing on the other side, and be careful on trying to remove this, because this snaps off too easily. What you are going to do is untap this piece, push it downwards like so, and then you can shift this hinge. As you can see, it should look a little bit like this. So it should look a little bit like this, and how it looks. So I'm gonna take his Jetwing, So all you need to do is flip this thing panel up, and you wanna put this piece in this piece over there, and also it does on the other side. So you wanna do that a bit before we snap that. As you can see, holds in, and then you can snap this panel up into his, tap that in, and at first it should look like that is pretty loose, but it is pretty sturdy. It doesn't come undone, so this piece is just loose. But yeah, it makes it back heavy, but it's okay. I mean, so make sure you guys rotate it to the front like so. And then I'm gonna take his gun. So the first thing you want to point out, this is for his right arm, indicated by this panel over here. It should slide into that arm. So this should slide into his right arm. Be careful on this one. And if you have an original figure, this should slide in no problem. But since this is a knockoff, this is pretty tight. And close that panel up. And this, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And slide that in. This is much easier to slide in than the other. Snap that panel in. And this is what I meant that is super flush in the original figure. As you can see, it flushed in really nicely. It doesn't show the hands, unlike the original figure, which I showed the picture of here in the screen right now. Optimus Prime holds it like a blaster instead of it actually flush with the hand, and the hand transforming into a gun. So this one fixes that. The inner design kit molded it, fixes that, and it looks super nice. It is super clean, and it looks from the hand of this. Originally there was a panel over here that you can rotate and slide this, but this has been completely abolished in this release. But you can just close it with your shock panel, and this still look nice. Yes, the bottom is gappy, as you can see, unlike the inner design kit, but from the front perspective and the side, it still looks nice. Let's take a look at poses over here. Get him into a poses. So let me just split this out and rotate this thing out, and then Optimus Prime health over here. As you can see, this looks badass, and I'll give some pictures of some poses over here on the screen right now. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff. So in terms, this looks nice, and if you take a look at the back, you will see the amazing detail that I told you earlier. And you can unclip these and unclip these, and to make it look like it is on the ground, which you can see Optimus on top of a crane in Dark of the Moon, where the wings kind of like fold downwards a bit. So it does look nice. It looks amazing in terms of detail. And this is amazing. This is one of the best accessories kit that I've seen on a toy. So I'm gonna show you guys how to transform this into the trailer, but I'm gonna strip all the weapons first. Now that is all out, you can see more of all of the tabs over the tabs and the holes that used to store all of the weapons. Which, if I have a display piece, I would display the annular ring instead of the trailer mode, because this will store all of these accessories kits that comes with it. So, alright, let's transform this thing. So the first thing that you're going to do is want to take the jet wing. I'm going to collapse this and tap in. So the first thing that you are going to do is want to tap in, and oh yeah, because this piece falls out too easily, but you can snap in really easily. Just make sure you don't lose it. You want to untap this piece. There's a tab. You want it to pull it outwards like this. Do not force it, or else you break it. As you can see now, it is collapsed. You can open this up. Now you wanna rotate this and take out this filler piece and put this over here like so. There you go. Oh yeah, you want to extend it outwards, and also pull the wings like this. Apologies for that previous part. You want to make the shorter wings untap, and you want to pull this engine piece until like this, and then you can pull it out and then swing it over to the side. And there's a tab on this piece over there, you can see it, and you want to tap it into that slot. So just wiggle it around and just tap this, so it should be able to look like this. Do the same thing on the other side, and you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Oh, it untaps the filler part. Make sure it is tapped in so you can save it inside the trailer. So it should be able to look like this. Now you can go into the trailer. Now this is a little bit complicated. So there is a tab of it. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's 4. You want to start from the bottom and work your way up to the top, as you can see. And now you can rotate, swing this section out. Do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna untap this part, this part, this part, and this part, and you should move like this, like an accordion. Alright, now you want to go to this wheel section, you want to rotate this out, and then go to the back piece here. You want to straighten them out, and you want to wiggle this inwards like so, and make sure there's enough clearance to do this, and it should be able to look a little bit like this. It should be on the top, this piece over here. So I recommend you straighten out the trailer, and then you want to plug this peg over here into that hole. You want to plug this thing in, so it should have more stability when we trying to fit it on. So all you're going to do is just do some fitting. You want to straighten this thing out. Make sure you don't tap this all first. You just want to keep it untapped because we want to try to fit the jet wing. So prepare your jet wing. There's a little tab over here that you can slot into this part over here. And the reason we don't tap everything in is to have much more clearance when we try to put this thing in, because it's quite a bit tedious thing to do. So it's a bit tedious to hard to do, and it should just look like this. Have so much more clearance to do. And then there's a tab on each side. I think there's a tab and this tab over there. You can snap it into place once you're done. It should look a little bit like so. You can see, tap those in and tap these also in. So there's a tab over there, and you can need to plug into this section, and like so. This is a bit tedious to do. Oh yeah, there we go. And it should look like this, and you can close up the trailer like so. And there you have Optimus Prime trailer fully transformed up from his jetwing mode into his trailer. And here we have Optimus Prime trailer fully transformed up, and it looks nice. You can see more of the great detail that they put in this thing. It's covered in this metallic silver, and it looks nice. The air cooler also, well, it has some Autobot shape over there. You can put some stickers in, but I don't have any stickers. I'm not going to. And this looks super nice. One thing to note though, when you take this thing out of the box, there's a filler piece over here that is loose. You need to plug this in so you can have some filler piece over there. It looks clean. You see, I plugged in the trailer stand over here. This looks nice, and you have a trailer hitch over there. And this looks like this is hanging out. You cannot do anything about it. It is part of the design. You can see more of these bigger wheels that both rolls really nicely. It doesn't have any problem rolling, and some amazing great detail in the back of the truck over here. Some colored lights also as well. I'm not gonna compare you guys with the Optimus Prime truck mode, because like I said in my Megatron review, the Baiwei Earth-Shattering review, I don't want to risk broke this hand again. So I'm just gonna leave it as this one for now, but it does look nice. So in terms of weapon storage, you cannot put some storage weapon here because this is an oversight and the clearance are completely abolished with this release. You cannot put inside all the guns inside here. So unfortunately, there's no else place to go, and that's part of the reason why I don't want to display this with this trailer mode. You know, it's been handling mode. So that's it, guys. That is the Baiwei TW-1122 flying wings. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.